Jeremy Keeley is an experienced facilitator and specialist in change leadership. He works with people and organisations in the commercial, professional, public, education and charity sectors. His clients include Sony, Aviva, T-Mobile, Oxford University and the Worldwide Fund for Nature. Jeremy, what do you think of Charles and Gunnar's business plan?
I find Charles and Gunnar's business plan quite confusing. And I think it reflects the fact that they're artists, not business people. And if I were them, I would get somebody who is a specialist, a financial expert to help them, who's independent from the people that they're trying to contract with. But they've closed down their options. So, for example, they're not allowing product placement in their film, which would help them generate revenue. And they're insisting on all of the money up front when they could actually spread that over the period of the film. Their revenue figures seem to be very high in comparison to their cost figures. And I'm confused as to why they don't have investors biting their arms off, chasing them to be involved in the film. I think that what they need to be doing is focusing on their artistic strength. They need to be building their own personal confidence. They've got a fantastic film. They've got a really great script. They've got a famous actress involved in it. And they should be focusing on those things and allowing somebody who knows about business to be helping them with their business plan.
How wise is Concordia's position?
I don't think Concordia's position is very wise at all. Their strengths are the funding and the distribution of the film, not the artistic side. They're buying the artistic side from Charles and Gunnar. What they should be doing is motivating Charles and Gunnar to do the very best job they can do on the artistic side, building their confidence so that they get it right. Concordia should be concentrating on how they do the best funding and how they get the distribution right. They should not be involving themselves in how the ending of the film should happen, nor should they be overly concerned with too many famous actresses. And in that respect, I find their position quite confusing as well. They're looking to minimise cost, and yet they're trying to put 2 extra famous actresses in, when it would feel to me that 1 would be enough. They've got to be aware that they've got fresh directors who haven't been experienced working with famous actors and actresses before. And famous actors and actresses can be quite intimidating and actually quite difficult to work with. And what they're likely to do, if they keep on insisting on that, is they're likely to reduce the confidence of the director and actually get in the way of the production of the film. Concordia should be looking at how they can fund this most effectively. Actually, when you look at the figures, there's a huge profit to be made here if they get it right.
How should the late offer from Kaplan Entertainment be viewed?
I think this late offer from Kaplan Entertainment is really exciting. It suddenly changes the game here. It gives them something to negotiate with all parties on. They have a company in the States with a huge market access, prepared to buy their rights in the States and potentially fund the whole production of the film. And of course it means that Concordia now is not in a position of huge power anymore. They've got something else they can negotiate against Concordia with. I do think they need to be careful. If they sell their US distribution rights to one company, they might find it more difficult to find other companies to be involved. But they've got a company here who actually likes their artistic ambition, who wants to support their artistic ambition. And that would be quite refreshing, given that Concordia has wanted to get involved in changing some of the structure of the film. What it does indicate, though, for me, is the importance, again, of them having some independent business advice that's not based on Concordia or on Kaplan, and not Charles's father, So it's independent from all of those, helping them to really frame their needs, their business needs, and their business plan.